Okay, here we go. 875 on the south side of St. Louis, coming back at you with another video. This is the Sirio SY 27.4. This is the second video I'm making on this antenna, and I'm going to tell you why. Look at the first video if you haven't already, and you'll see I kind of got into the construction of the antenna and kind of the pros and cons of it and all that kind of jazz. So this one here, I'm just going to kind of follow up and tell you what I've done after that video. So, okay. The gamma match on this Sirio will take 1,000 watts continuous and 3,000 PEP. The Mako will take 1,000 continuous and 2,000 PEP. Now, that's a beautiful thing. Now right here, remember I was complaining about how this one goes into that one? Well, I took it apart after we got some big rain, and there was not a drop of water in that thing. I took it, put it down the ground, I took my hose, I watered the daylights out of it, no water penetration. So I'm really amazed by that. That's really good. So I put this thing on the tower with the same coax I'm going to use from the tower, you know, down the tower into the house, blah, 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 all that jazz. And I got a SWR of 1.1 on channel 20, channel 1, and channel 40. On the Mako, same setup, I got an SWR reading of about 1.3 on channel 1, channel 20, and channel 40. That's about the lowest I could get it. I put my amp up on this thing, and I tell you what, I was swinging like Tarzan with this one. I got some skip conditions, which we all know you cannot replicate skip conditions. It's not going to happen. But I was talking to South Carolina, I was talking to Georgia, I was talking to Florida on this Sirio in the backyard, just as it is right here, of course with the coax hooked to it. And I was already, I was hitting with about 9 to 10 S units. I did not have the Mako on the tower to test skip conditions, so I can only go local on that. So on the local side of it, the Mako, when it was pointed exactly the same direction this one is, I was talking to some people in Illinois, and I was hitting with about 1 S unit on the dead key, swinging around 4 to 5. Okay, and that's with my amp on. This one, I was hitting about 2, 2.5 to 3, and swinging over 9. That equals more gain. So that's a wonderful thing as far as I'm concerned. So I believe that the front end on this beam, on this Sirio, is tighter than the front end on the Mako. This is kind of reminiscent of the old PDL2, which I think was a fantastic antenna. You know, a lot of people love them to this day. You can hardly find them anymore. But the front ends on those PDL2s was tight as a bowstring. Now I've got 2 Moonraker 4s down in the basement. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you just put the Moonraker 4s up? I'm going to tell you why. One, they don't make them anymore, and they're in mint condition. I don't want to get them screwed up. And 2, I do not need to run that thing vertical to talk local. That's why I got my omnidirectional up. So this is a better antenna for my needs, a 4-element flat. So which one am I going to put up on the tower? I keep telling everybody I was going to go with the Mako. I thought it was a better antenna at the time. Well, I'm not. I'm going to put the Sirio up. I did a lot of research on this antenna. I did a lot of research on the Mako, and come to find out, boom length does not equal better performance, does not equal better transmission or receive. It comes down to materials and the way the thing is designed. I honestly believe that the aluminum tubing and the boom on this Sirio is better quality than on the Mako. It is smaller, it's lighter, and I believe I have more gain with this antenna than I do with the Mako. I'm not dissing the Mako, I'm not walking away from it. A lot of guys out there got Makos and they love them. I love my Mako. I have not had it on that tower, so I can't really tell you exactly what it does when it's, you know, 45 feet in the air. But this one's going up, and we're gonna get some good checks on this thing. We'll make a video of it, and then we're going to go inside the shack and check our SWRs and get some power checks on it and just see what it does. So, all right, I hope this kind of helps people out and kind of gives you a better idea what's going on with these antennas. Either way you go, if you have the Mako or the Sirio, you can't go wrong. I think they're both fantastic antennas, but I've definitely changed my mind after the research I did, talking to a lot of people, just looking at the whole, you know, the whole big spectrum of this thing, and I'm gonna put the Sirio up. So we'll see what happens with it, and then we'll let you know what happens, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody be safe out there. Have a good one. 7 3s. This is 875 on the south side of St. Louis.
Bye, bye, bye.